rookie left-hander Dontrelle Willis.
A lot of 14-game winners in this series, aren't there? This guy has to get ahead. He doesn't have to do it with his fastball, though. He has 3 pitches that he can throw for a strike. It's the fact that he's got that funky windup. It's hard for the hitter to pick up the ball. If he throws a lot of pitches, the more chance I have as a hitter to see that windup.
And he has walked Lofton to begin the ball game.
Station base-to-base lineup. This is the only guy in the lineup that has a chance of stealing on Pudge.
Ressalonic going on strikes. 1 away.
And, of course, what you mean by a green runner is that guy has the green light. And there's the D train.
Red hot. Sosa here last night. Had 3 hits, was on base 4 times, and he's drawn a walk. Second of the inning issued by Dontrelle Willis. We told you Willis, a 21-year-old Oakland, California native.
Spot, because you know Moise Alou's looking for a fastball.
2 on, 1 out. And Dontrelle Willis here in the opening inning has walked the bases loaded.
This has nothing to do with his delivery or his mechanics or he's wild.
I'm going to get you out this way. Check this out. You'll never be able to hit this.
In the air, hit well down to left field line. Conine at the wall. And that is a grand slam for Aramis Ramirez.
$65,000 fans down here. Can you hear the Cub fans?
The stretch when the Marlins needed him most, but those last 12 games, the numbers don't lie. Fly ball into short right field should be the second out, and it is.
Now, I love a guy that works fast, and everybody defensively loves to work behind a guy that works fast.
Ramirez came over along with Kenny Lofton from the Pittsburgh Pirates on the 22nd of July, and the Cubs really took off thereafter. Strike 3 called to Gonzalez. And that'll end the inning, but the Cubs jump in front for the 4th straight game. 3 walks and a grand slam by Ramirez. And former Marlin Matt Clement.
There you see the numbers for Matt Clement. Scouting report for him. Everything moves on this guy. Tough to keep it in the strike zone.
29 years old. Born and raised. Still makes his home in Butler, Pennsylvania. Bounce to the right side. Base hit for Juan Pierre.
Pierre doesn't care.
Pierre running on the first pitch. Damian Miller's throw right on the money.
Yeah, we talk a lot about Pudge behind the dish, but this kid can throw the ball too. Great footwork.
Who hit .314 during the regular year. Into right field. Sosa's there. Quickly 2 away.
It was a strike. Hitters. Okay.
Lined into right field. Sosa's right there, and that's out of the Marlin opening inning. We go to the second. Florida in front, trailing 4-0. Mike Everett in between innings. Damian Miller grounds it down to third, and Mike Lowell throws him out. Deal, as did the Cubs, for 2 very different reasons. The Cubs were trying to build a team to try and contend and compete right away. 1 hopper down to Derek Lee, and the pitcher Clement retired. 2 away. The Marlins were looking ahead to rebuild for the future, cutting payroll.
It's the location of it more than anything else. Down and away, and a slider looks like a fastball out of the hand. There it is again.
And Lofton rolls over it. Dontrelle beats Lofton to the bag, and it is an easy 1-2-3 inning for the 21-year-old left-hander. His team trails 4-0. Derek Lee, Miguel Cabrera, and Mike Lowell coming up. And Lee drilled on the first pitch by Clement. And Clement does plenty of that and always has. In his only season with the Marlins in 2001.
It's 2 moving fastballs. So you have 1 pitch, but they move two different directions.
Grounded to short, could be 2. There's 1, and that's a double play.
And that's exactly why you throw a two-seam fastball, to get the ball to run down in the strike zone and hit the top half of it and get a ground ball away from the strike zone.
And it's a four-seam grip here. I'm sorry.
And it stayed up and in.
And it ran. That's not good. That's exactly what Larry Rothschild was talking about. His four-seamer sometimes runs back way down. What Psycho was talking about, almost like a split.
And that had tremendous movement. And Clement puts away Conine on 3 pitches. We go to the third. 4-0. Cubs in front. Willis has only allowed 1 hit. Fly ball into right field, and Cabrera is there. 1 away. High above us tonight, aerial coverage of tonight's game. Fastball in, and Sosa has walked for the 2nd time tonight.
With fastballs. Didn't really try to throw any of those breaking pitches for strikes.
Ground ball finds a hole into left field off the bat of Moises Alou. And here come the Cubs again. A 1-out walk to Sosa. Goes to second on a single by Moises Alou.
Quick with his next movement to the plate, and that seems like he could really throw himself off.
Ground ball right side into right field, a base hit. They're going to wave around the runner. Here comes a throw to the plate. It is not in time. Gets away from Rodriguez. And on to second base with an RBI single goes Ramirez. He's knocked in all 5 Chicago runs tonight.
Talks a lot about his mother and what she went through, and he said if she can do what she did, no reason why I can't be doing what I'm doing here.
And he has walked his 5th batter of the game. But very much so inside that clubhouse. Rick Kelling will take over on the mound in relief. Went 3 innings, allowed 4 runs, gave up 2 home runs to Alex Gonzalez. And the first pitch to Alex Gonzalez in this at bat, a run-scoring single into left field. They're still loaded with 1 out, and it is 6-0 Chicago.
You know, in moments like this, they're down by a game, and you expect so much from a young kid.
Strike 3 to Damian Miller, 2 away in the inning.
To mentally get it. And this is a mental grind much more than a physical grind. And if he is the teammate.
Game day.
Dave Stewart.
Sometimes the game before and the game after, too.
It all depends on the mood. Ground ball to the right side. That'll end the inning. Heck, Leiter hadn't pitched for a week. He was hard to be around a day or 2. Middle of the third. 6-0 Cubs.
Could be a little deceiving. He might have had 4 or 5 or 3 games where there was a 35.
2-2. Struck him out. Like to remind you tomorrow.
He's had trouble staying back on pitches. That slider down and away is a pitch that's very easy to lunge out after. That's what the guy's trying to get you to do. And when you're going to do it all the time, it just makes it easier for the pitcher to get you out.
Rick Kelling, a ground ball at Alex Gonzalez, 2 away.
I mean, you're not going to get back in this game unless you play aggressively. You cannot play timid baseball in this game and get back in it.
High hopper. Ramirez has to battle the lights. And has enough arm to throw out Pierre, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 for Clement. We go to the 4th. 6-0. Sammy and the Cubs in front. And the Houston Astros took a flyer on him by drafting. And there's ball 4. While we have a moment, let's check in with Jeannie Zalesko in Los Angeles.
Kenny Lofton, if he gets a pitch to run on, will steal a base.
Check swing and a miss. Grzelcyk didn't realize the ball got away from Rodriguez. He's gone on strikes. And Lofton will take second base.
Dontrelle Willis had a bad outing. Helling, if they get past this round and into the World Series, maybe looking at a start in the World Series.
Cutter looks like a fastball. It has the same spin as a fastball, and they get that half commitment like Sosa did.
Served into short right field. Cabrera coming on, not going to get it. And racing home is Lofton. A 2-out bloop single by Moises Alou makes it 7-0 Cubs. Runner goes, and a check swing. They appeal. No, it's ball 4. 7 walks issued tonight so far by Marlins pitching, and we are only in the 4th inning.
And still get guys to swing at him, because hitters have to try to protect a lot bigger area of the plate when they're behind in the count.
Fly ball up and out of Eric Karros. Caroline's got it. That'll end the inning. One more run for the Cubs. They lead 7-0. Rolled over to the right side. One away. Pudge Rodriguez coming up. And it's time for a little psycho.
Now, so they go in there hard a couple times. Where do you think they should go now?
How about that slider you've been talking about?
Off the plate. Left it out over.
Fly ball for Lofton.
Sometimes you don't do exactly what you want to do as a pitcher. And you
2-2 pitch. Fisted at the shortstop, Gonzalez, and Clement. A 1-2-3 inning. 7-0 Cubs. Back after a word from your local Fox station. Leading the series, won Game 4 to go up 3-1, and then wrapped up the series in Game 5. Gonzalez a fly ball to right. Now, Leiter, you remember well that 2000 LCS, a 2-1.
when you're talking about teams a couple of years ago, and you don't know how teams' rotations set up at all, Al.
Yeah. You know, all this talk of the curse of the GOAT, whatever this thing is.
Bambino as well.
People weren't even alive on this team, let alone know anything about it.
No, that's the ball.
Clement gone on strikes. He says, hey, Psycho is supposed to meet me out here before the game. Base hit into right field by Miguel Cabrera. Mike Lowell coming to the plate. Through the legs of Karros, but able to recover and go to the bag. Here's Mike Lowell.
The game's getting here. It's how you react to that pressure of being in the playoffs, which turns you from being an average player to a great one.
In the hole, Gonzalez throws, and Conant beat it out. Cabrera advances on to third.
You think differently, and that's the hardest challenge, to block all of the exterior distractions.
Slow roller to short. Gonzalez will throw out Gonzalez. The Marlins on the board as Cabrera scores from third. A 7-1 game. While we have a moment, let's send it to Los Angeles. Here's Genie Velasco. Hollingsworth delivered a big base hit here last night. An RBI single in the bottom of the 8th inning, and there's a base hit into center field. That'll bring in the second Marlin run. So a 7-run lead is down to 5, and we're only in the 5th inning. Pierre single to right and grounded out to third. Short left field. Alou is in. That'll end the inning, but the Marlins get 2 of the runs back on 3 base hits. They leave a man. We played 5. 7-2 Chicago. Now the third pitcher used by Jack McKeon. Rookie right-hander Nate Bump. 2 walks for Lofton, 2 walks for Sosa, 4 runs scored. Bunted. Back to Bump.
.80 and beautiful.
Fisted at Castillo, 2 away.
You can even hang out like baseball head.
Check swing and a miss. Strike 3. A very impressive 1-2-3-6 for Nate Bump. So now that Marlin offense, Castillo, Rodriguez, Lee and company coming up, down 5.
Very selective at the plate, and Clement has to be very aggressive within the strike zone here.
High chopper cut off by Ramirez. One away. We asked you the question at home earlier. Who came out the better end of the deal with Clement and Alfonseca?
Have success with their new teams and possibly greater success than they've ever had in their career at that point.
Smoked into center field by Pudge Rodriguez. He is aboard with 1 out. And the result of our Sprint Virtual Manager question. 0-2 now to Derek Lee. Off the end of the bat into short center field. Lofton is there. 2 away in the inning.
You saw that guy sitting on the bench there, A.J. Burnett with the
fly ball into left field. That one hit off the end of the bat. So Clement gets through the heart of the order in the 6th. 1 hit, no run. 7-2 Cubs. We're back after a word from your local Fox station. Ground ball to Gonzalez. 1 away.
great shot at the stance that Alou uses at the plate. Wears cleats but doesn't even use them.
Ramos Ramirez with that grand slam in the opening inning, and he puts a charge into this one, and Ramirez has knocked in 6 runs in a game tonight. Losing to Oakland in the Earthquake Series of 1989. Strike 3 called to Eric Karros.
I think Pittsburgh just called and they want Ramirez back.
And of course the Cubs very much playing for Ron Santo, who's back in Arizona watching the game tonight in preparation of surgery in the coming week. And the current Cub third baseman has made Ron Santo proud. His first in this National League Championship Series. And a low first pitch swing, a pop fly into right field. 1 pitch, 1 out. We asked Conine his second go-round with the Marlins.
Jeff Conine and what Darren Dalton meant to the 97 team.
Grounded down to third, picked out of the dirt by Karros. 2 away. 1-2 on Gonzalez. Struck him out, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 8th. It has been an outstanding effort tonight by Matt Clement. Followed by Matt Clement, and then Kenny Lofton against a new Marlin pitcher.
By Jack McKeon, this would be his day to throw on the side anyway. I assume he's still going to make his regularly scheduled start if we get that far.
While we have a moment, some breaking news from Boston. Let's go back to Los Angeles and Genie's Alaska. Let's go to a ball game, have a good time, enjoy yourselves, and don't act like a fool. Popped up and caught by Derek Lee. You know, Al, you've been in situations. I mean, you pitched in both leagues. You pitched in big games.
Pitched in both sides of New York.
That's dangerous. It's been numerous times.
Pulled into right field, a base hit by Kenny Lofton. His first at 3 at-bats. It's the 3rd time he's been on.
Where players are provoked to
go after the guy.
And there are a few bullpens in all of baseball that are dangerous. And that bullpen, especially Yankee-Boston rivalry, is very dangerous.
Kenny knocks down the comebacker and throws out Bresolonic. 2 away in the inning.
See here with the bullpen, you got that little hut.
Little roof.
It's a narrow roof, and they just get on you enough, and they're on all 3 sides. And the reason why it gets dangerous because
a better feel for his pitches and how he's throwing in a game situation, and then let him make his start later on if the series goes that far.
Tapper down a low, nice play, and a force out at second base will end the inning. Penny gives up a couple of hits. Cubs leave him loaded. Marlins starting to run out of outs. Clement 7 solid innings so far tonight. But it's ball 4 to Lenny Harris to begin the bottom of the 8th inning. Alrighty, I beg your pardon. He allowed a run in 1 inning of work. Grounded down to third. Ramirez gets the out. They won't double up here. So the Marlins 5 outs away from falling behind 3-1 in this best-of-7 series.
Relatively new franchise. They have a world championship under the belt. The Arizona Diamondbacks, fastest ever to win a world championship. So Cubs and Red Sox fans have been sitting around saying, why not us, for a long, long time.
Castillo retired on the comebacker too. Clement, how long has it been?
98.
To Todd Hollingsworth in that 8th inning to knock in a run. Fair ball into the corner. This will knock in a run. Pierre scores on a double by Pudge Rodriguez. His 13th RBI of the postseason, 7th in this LCS.
Hey, I hate to sound like a broken record, but
lines it to the second baseman. That'll end the inning. Hit it hard right at Gresolana. 1 run in the inning. We had 4 tonight. Cubs lead by 5.
everybody, all those Cub fans just hoping to win one in their lifetime.
If you weren't with us earlier, the league championship series record for most RBIs in a game, Will Clark in '89 against the Cubs. Ramirez has matched it here tonight. He's gone on strikes. It got ugly today in Boston. They have great fans, Yankees, and all around baseball. They're great fans for every team. Great play by Castillo, and he throws out Karras. 2 away in the inning. But you know, the Cub fans, Steve, and you spent a lot of time in Chicago. The Dodgers in Seattle, Arizona, and San Francisco. Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. So we go to the bottom half of the night. Cubs 8, Marlins 3. But I'm sure watching that bottom half of the 11th inning last night had a lot of the Cub fans saying, "Is a curse of the Billy Goat back." Throw to first, out at first. Nice play by Gresolana.
Miller's face mask came all the way into the stands.
Low gone swinging. The senior producer of Fox Sports is Bill Brown. The executive producers of Fox Sports are Ed Gorin and David Hill. The Chicago Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead in this National League Championship Series. They are 1 more win away in this series from advancing to the World Series, where they have not been since 1945. And a big-time effort by Matt Clement here tonight.